Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is healing journey, putting yourself in situations you have avoided, part 3.
Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy Gohrick. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is healing journey, putting yourself in situations you have avoided, part 3. This is the final one. This was just a big topic for me because it was a huge aha moment. If you've seen the other 2 videos, if not, go back and watch them. They'll be the 2 before this. But it was a huge aha moment in my life. And so I really wanted to give it some time and so you can all see the importance of, healing and healing yourself mentally and physically and being able to go be around people. So part of my healing journey, I have kind of pulled myself back from a lot of people, not just the situation I had discussed, but a lot of people because it was overwhelming for me and it was hard for me to be around a lot of people and big groups of people and even just a lot of different people, right? Even one-on-one with people. So I had to really scale down for myself as I worked on myself and healed myself. And it wasn't because they were bad people or difficult people. It was because I needed to kind of be by myself. I had a small group, of my family for one, and just a small group of friends that I would still do things with, mostly one-on-one. I rarely would go with a big group because it was too much for me and it was overwhelming, and the different personalities, it would just be overwhelming and hard for me to be around. So I had really pulled back from that. And this is another thing that I was shown on this trip that I went on, as I was able to be around large groups of people and not be drained, not be irritated, not be upset, not get angry. And it was another thing I was shown how far I had come on my healing journey. Now, I don't know if I'll go be around big groups of people a lot still. I don't know. I'll see. I'll have to use my intuition and see how I feel and if I'm drawn to go do it. Because if I'm drawn to go do it, then I will probably go do it then. But it's about showing myself and learning from myself and healing myself. And I was shown that I can go be around it and I can have a good time and I can enjoy being with big groups of people. And so I encourage you to listen to your intuition and yourself and go do things that you're drawn to do and see where you're at on your healing journey, because you've probably come farther than you think. And you might be able to do things that you're kind of missing out on, because I enjoyed myself so much and I can't wait to go be in those situations again with those people. All right. I want to share with you the sponsor of this video. It is the X39 Lifewave patches. These are amazing. And I want you to know I don't share anything or recommend anything unless I use it for myself and I totally love it. Okay. I don't do any of that. These I love. My mother, my husband, and I have all been on them since August. And immediately what I noticed was much more energy in myself. I had much more energy to get things done and just felt a lot of energy during the day. And I didn't get tired in the afternoon like I would sometimes. And I also noticed in myself that I had a mole up here and it just disappeared, right? And I had a few more like later that happened too. And then I noticed that I had a cut on my hand and it healed really quickly. Okay. And then so with my mother, she is almost 80 and she would get tired in the late afternoon and take naps usually around 2, 3, or 4, right? And once she got on these patches, she no longer needed the nap. She wasn't taking naps anymore. She had more energy herself and was more well rested. And then finally with my husband, and these are just a few of the results, okay? Finally with my husband, he had a lot more energy. He's been retired and he kind of got in a slump and he had a lot of energy once he got on these patches. He, a couple of days after getting on the patches, he pulled his shoulder out of his socket, which he's done before. He popped it back in anyway, and it bruised horribly. He couldn't lift his arm up. He hurt it pretty bad. It's something he does a lot. And the next day, he was able to lift it halfway up. And then the day after that, he was able to lift it all the way up again, which that's never happened when he's dislocated his shoulder. And there was tons of bruising all the way down his shoulder, and that cleared up, and it was much lighter like the second day, and it cleared up much quicker, and he just healed so much faster after being on these patches. So here's what they look like. And you just take it off and you put it on. Well, this is one place you put it, is the back of the neck, and I hope this is going to show up in the video right there. Back of the neck is where I put mine. And you can put it on your stomach, and there's many other places you can put it, but there is information in the description below on these patches. They are amazing, and I want to just give you what it says on the website about it, just so you have an idea of how it works and why it works. The technology of the X39 patches is phototherapy. It gently stimulates the skin with light, which stimulates the natural flow of energy in the body, which improves the health in the body. So like I said, we've had amazing results. I love them. My mom loves them. My husband loves them. I have quite a few other people on them, and they've all had amazing results. It's helped improve their health and helps them recover quicker. So if you have any questions or interested in them, go ahead and reach out to me. All the information to contact me is below. There is also a Start X39 website. You can go check it out. Or if you just want to order it, there's a link to order it in the description below. But check them out. I am been so happy on these patches. In the description below, there's a free healing meditation. There's also many ways to work with me, all in the description below, and there's ways you can contact me. If there's any topics you would like to discuss, just let me know in the comment below or reach out to me in the description, and like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Now go do something you love. Every day do something you love, something that lifts you up and brings you joy. Do at least one. Sing, dance, run around the yard, whatever it is that lifts you up, do at least one. And then do at least one self-care. Drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate. Do at least one of those every day. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good in everything and in everyone. And when you see something in someone that stands out to you, say it to them. And finally, write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things every day, and you promise you're going to see a difference in your life. That's what I've got for today. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.